My range has definitely increased, as well as control over my voice, which is really, really cool.
So I started off, I remember I was so nervous all the time. I'd never really taken private singing lessons before, so it was a huge step for me. And in that time, I've just become so much more confident in my technique and just myself as well.
A lot of improvement in register, a lot of improvement in confidence. Just getting out there and actually acknowledging that I can do more than what I thought I was pigeonholed into.
I was definitely someone who started out thinking I knew everything, and I walked in super nervous to prove that I knew everything, and I knew nothing. So I've come a long way.
It's really crazy when looking back to sort of what we've done, you know, going from the basics to intermediate to advanced and looking at all the different things that we do in each of those levels. And I just, looking back at even the beginning process, the fact that I'm still able to use some of those techniques in what I'm doing now is so great.
I started with LVBA's Master Musical Theatre class and basically learnt a lot of foundation skills that really helped get me ready to work privately with Loic, one of the singing coaches, and basically work towards my uni preparation.
Definitely with like the range increase, I was like, oh, this doesn't actually sound awful anymore.
Yeah, I think so often, like every single week I get in and I try and do something that I'd never have tried before, and it comes out like good. And it's a bit of a shock sometimes because I just never thought that was something I'd be capable of.
The big thing that sort of jumped out was that over time you just don't realise how much you've changed vocally. Like you look at stuff from a few years ago and it's completely different.
And I had recordings since before I started with LVBA, and looking at them now, I'm wondering how I thought I was any decent back then. Yeah.
Even down to just your confidence on stage, you're actually using proper movement and stuff like that.
I definitely had it in my mind that I was, you know, a bad singer and never would be able to sing. My technique has improved, my pitch, you know, my range, all of that.
I realized that I've been using my voice wrong the whole time. I realized that there's so much more technique behind everything that I didn't know about.
And also just seeing that after a long time, you're able to sing songs you never thought you'd be able to do previously. In a multitude of different ways.
I'm pretty fortunate that I've always had like a fairly good range, but since working with Loic, like it's really cool. Like it's just expanded so much and it's been really great.
One time during our lessons, he told me just let it down. You can do that. You can hit that note. And I took a deep breath and I absolutely let the fear wall crumble, and I hit this note, you know, on this belt that I never thought that I'd ever be able to in my life, you know, and I felt so proud of myself.
I'd say definitely learning a lot more about connection to the song and acting behind the song rather than just singing, and finding the intention behind everything was probably such a breakthrough moment for me.
That moment when I realized that if I let go of that, that I could do so much more than I thought I could.
I think I just surprised myself at how quickly I could pick everything up as well with the help of Loic.